Hi, this is Brandon Smilling from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the chest-supported IYTW complex. This is a shoulder, rehab, prehab, upper back exercise that you can put in your training programs. It's great for overall shoulder health. We're big proponents of this exercise. We even use it with a couple different variations and implements. However, this gets the shoulder moving in multiple planes and different functions, and then we can actually benefit from this, especially with our overhead training populations like baseball, volleyball, swimming, etc. So we've made some videos and talked about the chest supported Y raise in the past. This is an exercise that's involved in this. We're just going to show how we create the other movements with the different letters in the complex and then what you're looking for out of each letter and make sure you get some benefits from it. So I'm just going to do this with just my hands. I'm not going to use any weight. You can load it. Know that this is a quality over quantity exercise, so good slow control, really focus on the shoulder function. You'll feel a burn in your upper back, low trap area. That's totally normal. That's a good thing. Very good signs. So let's talk about it. So have a bench set at around a 15 to 30 degree angle. We're going to lay on it, and then we're going to go through our exercises that we have. The order necessarily isn't that important, I guess. This is just how I've always learned it, how I've always done it with clients. It kind of makes sense as you kind of go down the clock, so to speak, and it just kind of sits home with you. So we're going to make an I, which our arms will come straight up. We're going to make a Y, which we've actually talked about in the past. We're going to make a T, which is basically a chest-supported rear delt raise, and then we're going to do a W. Now, I will say I've seen the W performed two different ways. I'm not really that, I don't really care as long as you're consistent with the athlete and what you want. So I'll show both variations of the W. Both have merit. Both are good options. I think you do whichever one you think you're going to see more from. One is definitely more challenging than the other. So I kind of prefer the first option I'm going to show you because it's almost like a mechanical drop set as you're going down the clock. Where if you do the second option that I'm going to show you, it's definitely more of a taxing and more challenging exercise. While it's great, I think as you're changing the angles, you want to find something, again, the last one's going to be the easiest, not the hardest, but that's just my opinion. So we're going to be chest supported here, and arms are long, thumbs are tall, and we're going to draw our first letter. So just like with our Y raise, we're essentially going to do the same stuff. We're just going to draw an I instead of a Y. So thumbs up, head neutral. We're going to reach forward, reach, feel that in the low trap. Good, come back down. We're going to draw our Y, reach, low trap, brief pause, good. We're going to come T, brief hold, and this is the W that I'm talking about. I personally teach the W, and we're just going to bring it back like this. So we're going to kind of do like a quasi row, or if you've seen our Serrano press video, we're basically going to come back into the Serrano press start position. So we're going to go T, W, I, Y, T, W. The other W option that you have is the following. After you perform your T, you're going to leave your arms long, you're going to bring your thumbs facing each other, you're going to bring your elbow position high, and then you're going to have an external rotation, and then you're going to go back. So here. So as you can see, that's definitely a way more challenging exercise than the T, maybe even the Y and the I. Has merit. Program it and coach it how you prefer. For us, what we generally program is 2 to 4 repetitions per letter as you go through the cycle. So we do I, Y, T, W. That's 1 rep of each. We'd either have 1, 2, or 3 more at each one. So just think if you got 4 exercises and you perform 2 reps, you actually got 8 repetitions. So keep that in mind. Just from a teaching standpoint, we start with 2 and 3 reps. We build them up to 4 or 3 to 4 sets. So it's a lot of volume. It's a lot of time under tension, which is one thing I think is why it's a great exercise, is that a lot of athletes and personal training clients get a lot of work, a lot of bang for their buck from their time on this, and it's not something that requires a lot of load, and they get some feedback from the bench, and they can actually feel the actual muscles working the way they're supposed to, and then you can start implementing things. We're using blast wraps and things like that. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.